Hello friends, welcome to Finance MCQ. Friends, today we will discuss the vacancies released by GAIL India Limited. So let's start the video. Friends, GAIL India Limited has released the recruitment notification in various disciplines in E1 and E2 grade. So at serial number 12, there is a vacancy for Senior Officer Finance and Accounts. Friends, it's a E2 grade vacancy. There are total 36 vacancies, out of which 18 vacancies are for unreserved category candidate and rest are all for reserved category candidates. So there are massive vacancies. 36 vacancies are not less in any organization. Now let's talk about the essential qualification, experience and other criteria. For post of Senior Officer Finance and Accounts, here your pay scale will be in the range of 60,000 to 1,80,000. Upper age limit mentioned is 28 years. You should be less than that, then only eligible. Here the qualification asked is either a CA or a CMA, or you should be a BCom graduate with minimum 60% mark and 2-year MBA with specialization in finance with minimum 65% marks. So BCom with minimum 60% marks and MBA finance with 65% marks, then only eligible. Or you should have a graduation through BA with honors in economics with minimum 60% marks and 2-year MBA finance with minimum 65% marks. Or you should have your graduation in BA or a BSc with honors in maths and with minimum 60% marks and 2-year MBA finance with minimum 65% marks, or graduation in BA or a BSc with honors in statistics with minimum 60% marks and again MBA finance with 65% marks, then eligible. And if you are a science student who have done your graduation in engineering, that is BE or BTech with minimum 60% marks and 2-year MBA finance with minimum 65% marks, then also you are eligible. Here they have specifically mentioned that in case a candidate is MBA finance, then preference will be given to those candidates who are having graduation degree in commerce. So if you have done BCom and MBA finance, then you will get a priority over the other graduate candidates who have done their graduation in arts or in science. And here they have specifically mentioned the candidate possessing CA or a CMA qualification should have an associate membership with institute. So you should be a member, then only eligible. So do keep this in mind. Now the essential experience. So friends, here you need to have minimum 1 year post qualification experience. Here the post qualification means after completing your CA/CMA, after completing your MBA finance, you should have a 1 year of experience. And here they have mentioned this experience include experience as a graduate executive trainee or management trainee in finance and accounts in state, central government departments, organizations, undertaking and or large private sector organization, institutions, companies of repute as an employee of that organization. So all organizations are not covered, only the large private sector organizations are covered. Now some other terms and conditions are also mentioned with respect to your qualification and experience. Here they have mentioned only full-time regular course will be considered except CA or a CMA. So your graduation should be regular, your MBA finance should be from regular, then only you will be eligible. Distance learning will not be allowed. And here they have mentioned wherever MBA has been mentioned as requirement, then apart from MBA, 2-year postgraduate diploma management with specialization in relevant field. So basically postgraduate diploma management in finance is also eligible. MMS with specialization in finance is also eligible. So both these candidates are eligible. And your minimum essential post qualification experience should be as on 11th December 2024. So by this date you should be meeting 1 year post qualification experience, then only you will be eligible. And your industrial training, articleship training, etc., which is a part of your course curriculum, will not be considered as an experience. And here they have specifically mentioned what does large private sector organization, institution or company means. So it includes listed companies or organization, institution of company which are having more than 500 regular employees or having an annual turnover of more than 250 crores during any of the relevant financial year of the employment in that organization. So if you are working in an audit firm or a small company, then you have to make sure that this condition is followed, that either it should have a more than 500 employees or it should have more than 250 crores turnover company, then only your experience in that particular organization will be counted for this job. And in case you work as an contractual employee, then only direct work experience including fixed term basis employment will be considered. Then there is a minimum percentage relaxation for reserve category candidate, you can check them. And your upper age limit should be as on 11th December 2024. Now perks and perquisites, as I already mentioned, you will be in the E2 grade and your pay scale will be in the range of 60,000 to 1,80,000 and your initial basic pay will start at 60,000. So it's just a basic pay. Apart from that, you will be paid all other benefits of the company. Placement and postings, friends, you will be liable to be posted any of the projects, installations of the company or its subsidy as per their requirements. Now application fee. Friends, application fee is rupees 200 for unreserved EWS OBC category candidate and there is no fee for SC ST PWBD category candidate. How to apply? You have to apply through online mode only by visiting website of the company, and rest step by step detail is mentioned. You can check them in the notification, and in case you are facing any issue or are having any query, then you can write an email to them for resolving all of your doubts. Now selection procedure, very important. Friends, here they have mentioned that selection procedure, depending upon the number of candidate fulfillment of all criteria, will undergo single stage or multi-stage selection process. Here they have not categorically mentioned that they will conduct the written test or interview. So here your selection will be based on interview and group discussion task only. Here they have the mention specifically selection procedure will involve group discussion and or interview before the selection committee for all posts except the following. So we are not covered in any of these. So here your selection will be based through group discussion and interview round. And here they have mentioned that minimum qualifying percentage marks to be secured in interview are fixed at 60% for unreserved OBC and EWS category candidate and 55% for SC ST PWBD category candidates. Now important dates for online application already started from 12th November 2024 and last date of making online application is 11th December 2024. So that's all, friend. If you are meeting the eligibility criteria, then you should definitely give it a try. There is no written test, directly interview and group discussion is there for the selection, so you should definitely give it a try. There are chances you may get selected if you are having a desired experience and the knowledge requirement for this post, and you will get a handsome pay package. So do give it a try. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end.